Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. We have done a lot in Skyhold. We still have quite a little bit to do. I should go down into the... whatever it's called down there and do these two. We're going to have to wait for these because I don't have a lot of the ingredients. And we could do Judgment. We could do Judgment. We could judge people. Okay, oh, game, don't do that. Sorry for jumping off the railing. Let's go down into the crafting area so we can get these quests out of our log. And I think we're also going to probably try to explore an area. I'm a little overwhelmed. I always get overwhelmed at this part.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Okay, so we need to have Harriet craft a masterwork.
I think.
Have an item enchanted. Could we do a weapon? Masterwork, wave blade. A staff. Those kind of suck. Maybe we will do armor. See, I would love to do... oh, enhanced. Oh, enhanced. Didn't I just make one from the normal one? An enhanced one, though. That would be nice. Also, I do want to dye it. This changes the armor rating. Aragon's luster. What do we want to have defense on? Range defense? Heal bonus. Magic defense. Damn, I don't have enough for those. I need more materials. Maybe we'll buy some. Could do the heal bonus. Lamb's wool. And this is what makes it a masterwork. Let's do iron bark. Right? 10% to stats on a success. Certain ones give you certain abilities though. Let's do iron bark since we have 3. And I hope it does it. 20% chance of a masterwork. Come on. Should I save before this? Will it let me save right now? No. Did it work? Did it work? We'll wear it. No one else can wear these. Yeah, it looks strange and weird. So we're gonna move these two valuables. I think this is funny. Okay, and then we need to add a sigil, I believe, which we have one. Ooh, well, we don't have armor anyway, right? Have an item enchanted. What do you mean by that? How do I do that?
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful. Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire. Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Skyhold. Have an item enchanted. Am I just dumb? Does it have to be a weapon? Has to be a weapon, doesn't it? Can I give to a weapon that someone has on? What is this? This shit looks crazy. Mountain fodder. Mountain fodder. Is it because we don't have a rune? It's because we don't have a rune, right? I think so. Okay, we won't worry about it. I do want to dye my armor though, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Whether... Can I buy runes? No. I can sell stuff here though. Let me dye my armor real quick because I look kind of hideous. I think I'm gonna go for... This lighting is awful. Kind of a white and blue thing. Wait, what can I use? I can use this better. I think I like the white and blue. Not silk. Samite. Whoa, that makes you really blue. Hollow leather. Nug skin. No, I want to do hollow leather. And then for this, I was gonna keep it blue. I don't know. We'll just keep it this. I also don't know about the under armor. Should it be something drastic like red? No, it throws it all off. That's way too blue, in my opinion. I want it to tie all together, so I'll do this. Let's do it. Okay, we're done here. Let's go to the dungeon, because we have not explored all of Skyhold yet. There's so much to do here before we sit in judgment. Because, how do we get there? That's our room. This is Josephine, but isn't there a door? Ah, very easy to miss. And we haven't gone to the gardens yet either. I don't even know what this room is.
Full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Who the hell is talking? Oh, this is where we keep our alcohol that we find. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's the cooks. I was like, who the fuck is talking? Oh my god, things to read. Another note from the Skyhold Kitchens. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen. And check the sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cook Donatine. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing towards a crude drawing of a phallus. Sarah. Note from Skyhold Kitchens again. If I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. Turnips in the fireplace. Note from Skyhold Kitchens. Request for supplies, potatoes, 500. Flour, dried peas, salted meats, Willow's switches. 4 to break in the new kitchen hands. Whoa! Yet another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls to the floor, it's still good to eat. Hello? You know, fair enough. 5-second rule. Oh, Dwarven make. The 5-second rule, guys. What the fuck is this room? Awesome. I'm glad I could read that. What about this one? The first blight, chapter 2. People today have little concept of the consequences of the second sin. Oh, believe me when I say that when asked, P.S. Chantry going folk will curse the use of foul magic, spitting and snapping their fingers. But none live today who actually remember the horror that was unleashed so very long ago. Whatever records might have existed regrettably did not survive the chaos and ignorance that was to follow. We have only tales of survivors handed down through the murky ages and the dogma of the Chantry to instruct us, and that is precious little indeed. Pretty sure we read this. The folly of General Not Sheraton. In the days that followed, to avoid scandal, the appointing of Not Sheraton was claimed a grand tactic of the true general, who must have orchestrated the whole affair from secret. From secret, meaning the cloakroom. For not even his own attendants knew his face, and they would have had the guard whisk him to jail for trespassing. But with his mask restored and wary of the embarrassment, the general was merciful with Not Sheraton, imposing less than half the prescribed lashes and sparing her and her lord the gallows. They were allowed to leave Orlais, not on the condition that Not Sheraton was henceforth her name. Not Sheraton. Also, what's with this giant book? Can I not read that? Can we clean up in here? What is green? Imagine I should present you an object which, to my mind, is of indisputable greenness, and ask, does this thing appear to you to be green? Naturally, you might say that it does, for you have come to recognize the appearance and color of the object to be green, associating the world with what your eyes see, but could it be my understanding of green differs entirely from yours? What if, perchance, you could see into my mind? You might realize that all things that I name green are actually red in your understanding. Oh my god, they know about colorblindness. Ah, without the moorings of objective truth, we are set adrift in oceans of solitary experience. The promising opening to a lecture given by Karsten Grote, philosopher, poet at the University of Orlais. The lecture's quality dropped significantly after this point and ended quickly when Grote subjected audience members to a poorly constructed ode to Chartreuse. He fled from the auditorium under fire from students armed with overripe red tomatoes. What the hell? The pyramids of Parvallen. The island called Parvallen was the first land in Thedas to be taken by the Canari, and it has been held by them ever since. But while the Canari have raised their own marvels on the island, the famed city of Andar comes to mind. Parvallen had a rich history before the Qun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from Andar's wonders and look instead to the jungle. There you'll see the ruins of vast cities that proclaimed in silence, we were here. Parvallen's distinctive pyramids, looming from the overgrowth, well that's interesting, have remained largely intact, even if their intended purpose has been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramid's proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they serve some scientific purpose. Observations, perhaps? And Van Therast has observed that the shape of the Parvallen pyramids seem perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Canari came to Parvallen as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defenses, armies, perhaps weapons alien even to the Canari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? One answer may lie in what remains of their templars. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the walls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint has long since flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear. Intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers, and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall, horned, always in a position of authority and respect. What were these horned figures to the ancients of Parvallen? Tall, horned. Are they talking about the Evanuris? The elves? The ancient elves? Priests ritualistically crowned? Heroes? Gods, perhaps? Huh? We may never know the truth, but when the Canari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Qun, perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Parvallen saw an old legend returning to them. Ooh, that's so interesting. This is all superstition. The humans of Parvallen are Canari now. Humans. Their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy. Yet the pyramids remain, along with the old cities. The island itself, one day, greater scholars may hear what they have to say. Oh, that's so interesting. I wonder if it had something to do with the Evaneris, the Elvins, the Elven gods. They wore crowns, right? Plymouth has a crown. Alright, this is not exactly where I wanted to go. This goes to Vivian? Yes. That goes to Solus. Where does this go? Oh, to the gardens! Awesome. They're in!
Watch that tip, Morris.
Okay. Letter to Inquisition agent, my darling Wilbur. I'm so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I am sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains. It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why, your name is Wilbur Quigley. Not the Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of Ritherdane. We're all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? Alright, we do have the gardens here.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
I don't have any rare seeds. We don't even have common seeds. Hey.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause.
Adan.
I look forward to assisting him.
We saved him. I'm surprised they didn't send someone from Origins. What was her name? That, from the Awakening DLC? Oh god, what was her name? That Wynn wanted us to go find?
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay. So I have no seeds, unfortunately, so I can't even plant anything, which is surprising to me. Construction report scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive the anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but it makes it a fight to build it up. Prove the Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Quartermaster. This is where you bring your loved one and kiss them. Oh, hello. At least I did with Josephine and a few others. Ah. So I think a lot of this is going to be like locked out from us. The names here. The chantry. A little shrine for Andraste. In the gardens. Okay, we've been around. Don't know who that is. Can this door open? Nope, it cannot. What about these stairs then? I don't really see why a point we have to go around. There might not even be anything up here. Oh yeah, gotta be careful about Barrick. I think he's over here, isn't he? No, that's Josephine. He's way over there. Very beautiful place, though. Skyhold, God, Skyhold really holds up. I am gonna walk through these rooms, but I'm gonna avoid Barrett. Look at this place. Or maybe we won't avoid Barrett. Maybe we'll just dive right in and make our Hawke. Since there's no fall damage, I'll just jump off. Ah, I guess this is gonna be something later, but not right now. I still want to find my way to the dungeons.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Bro, for real, is that my place? Wow. Hey, Barrett. Fuck it, we'll make our Hawke. Hopefully they won't look very disfigured. Ah, jump down. Hello. No, we're gonna make a custom one real quick. Oh my god. Hawke! What happened? I'll cut this out. Oh god. What's with the hair? What is this lighting? Who looked at this and decided, yeah, this is the lighting we want for a character creator? Oh my god. I think she looks okay. I don't know if this is how she actually looks in my head. Obviously the hair options are very limited, but she needed bangs, so I'm going with this. And I hope her makeup looks okay. But let's go ahead and dive in with our Astrid Hawke. Woo, Astrid Hawke. Alright, let's see her in action. Hope I didn't waste 30 minutes of my time.
Inquisitor, meet Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Okay, she doesn't look that bad.
Hawke, the
hair could be
Inquisitor.
better.
I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
Woo! She doesn't look that bad.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
All I have to say is when Velgard comes out and I have access to the character creator, I'm making all my characters for this playthrough in that character creator. Just because the graphics are gorgeous. And I think I can actually picture how my people actually look. And hopefully the lighting is okay. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, it is really cool. I hate that they put the character creator right before you meet her, or him, before you meet Hawke. Because it really is immersion breaking. I am glad that they are in the Velgard. They said that they are bringing the Inquisitor back in some capacity. Because your story with Solus as the Inquisitor is not over, which I think is really cool. But instead of dropping it, I think midway through the game whenever they show up, you get to make your Inquisitor at the beginning anyway, so that's going to be fun. I'm excited to make Orin. And I really, really love this concept of your characters interacting. I think that's so cool. Like, my Hawke was a little humorous Hawke. And Orin seems like a little more, I think, if we're going off Dragon Age 2 terms, diplomatic. But she's also been a little, like, silly.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
Iron Bull.
So, then, what can I tell you?
She's so
Varric
cute.
said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Okay.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful. I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated.
It should have
to me.
been Carver.
His name is Stroud.
It should have been Carver.
The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'm so glad she looks semi-okay. The only thing I really am not happy with is the hair. And I guess I could have modded it, but I didn't want to mess with my mods again. Okay.
I appreciate the help. I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Yeah, the hair could be a little better, but I'm glad she's a flaming redhead now. I love it. Alright.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me, and I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic, but he was dead, I swear it.
I also love the champion armor. It looks nice in this graphics. Looking nice. She kept it after all these years.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled? I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up and the exalted march never came.
Oh, tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him. Except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Yeah.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take him as far from Orlais as possible. When
Aveline?
the Warden started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Fenris would have killed himself to protect me. I didn't want to give him that chance.
Why does that make me cry? Fenris would have killed himself to protect Hawke. And Hawke knew it would destroy him, so she separated. Damn. That's so sad.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me? Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Okay.
We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay. Yeah, the hair could be better, but it was the closest I could get to what I actually wanted her to look like. But her face actually looks okay.
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood.
I was also worried the makeup would be too much.
We'll talk later.
I always tell myself when making an Inquisitor with makeup, always do it lighter than you actually see it because it's gonna look real bad in different lighting. Alright, we met Astrid Hawke as our Orin Llewellyn. I'm really happy about that. That part always makes me happy, but I'm not looking forward to the future. Let's just go. Or the tavern. Of a decision we're gonna have to make. But this one will probably be easier, I hope. Oh, a book. Just a random book. Hard in Hightown. We're not reading that.
Strange thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt,
Oh, what's
but
happening to your face?
I can't recall who.
Also, they have like the coolest NPCs standing here. Like, look at this dude, this elven dude in this armor. Just the randomest 3 people standing here together, and they look so cool. Hey, Colin, is this your bed? I'm gonna go up here. What's up here? Do you know, Colin? It is a bed. Is it your bed? And this is the stable yards, and I'm pretty sure we walked around here, I think. I need to find the way to the dungeons. Because I know you can talk to the people down there before I sit in judgment. That'd be cool. So let's go figure that out.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
We didn't forget. We've been here before. Also, what do y'all have? Ooh. I'm gonna buy all these since I've never played on PC, so everything's new. I don't think I can, like, use the golden nug to get my PlayStation save file. Okay, we can make a, we can get blank runestone.
There's a rumor that Corypheus is in league with elven forces.
Uh-oh.
Which would those be? The mighty standing army of that land they don't have?
Oh my god!
You can't trust them.
Maybe you don't want to say that so loud around the Inquisition.
This is different. The Maker did this.
Right. Now you're making sense.
Are you stupid? Wow, look, more stuff. Construction report, mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are two substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? 2 words, the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra. Cassandra. This is a fancy gate. I would be intimidated. Is this the dungeons? No. Oh. I don't think I ever go into these types of rooms. I think the dungeons would have to be somewhere down here. Hold on. I wonder if it's over here. This seems like the right place. Ah, it goes down. Whoa, it goes down. Yeah?
With allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Hello, guard.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
You say that, but there's a rock slide over here. Is there anyone in here? Oh! Harder job. This structural fractures throughout major blocks shifted. It settled over an age or more, so I had the workers shore it up and call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before in dams with the pressure of a flood behind them. What caused that in a prison this size? I don't want to know. I just walked off. Prisoners, eh? There's literally no one out here. I thought we could talk to prisoners. Little peek-see. I wonder what did happen in these prison cells. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a total waste of my time. I thought there was going to be prisoners we could talk to. Well, I think we went everywhere we could go. Have we talked to Cassandra while here? I don't think so, so I might go talk to her real quick. Especially after seeing Hawke. Like, what's this area? Blacksmith of some kind? Cassandra! Also, there's this little area here. Hello.
Oh, Bells, it's you.
Yep. That's me.
Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
You sound so nervous.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Oh. Because she thought Loghain about Orlais. Okay.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, Your Worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Why does he keep coughing?
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, goodbye.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
I probably won't be doing these at all. Besides the upgrades. That's important.
Nothing.
Oh, Hawke!
Unfortunate.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Hawke? I led her home. Father, no, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I'm not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us would fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the Divine, or the Chantry, or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel that way, the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Oh, damn. Oh shit, there's more floors. How did Hawke get here? Oh, there's more. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. Oh no. I hope you're excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces you will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archive, so come prepared. The Storm Coast claims Circle of Flame, The Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggin. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens. Lucia? For my Baldur's Gate playthrough? Whether you took my gold or the Jolly Tavern, Arl Jessen's ride, I shall prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Barbari, I've decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to before it tend to leave most core members a sobbing mess. I would cry too! Inquisition Faye. P.S. I understand some of you object to being called the Inquisition. If you can't come with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. The Harry Heralds. That's funny. Still don't know why Hawke is here, of all places. Oh, no, she's blocking me. Come on. Whoa, I don't know why my camera did that. That was weird. Alright, Cassandra? She's beating up Varric. Oh my god!
You knew where Hawke was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
Whoa!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Whoa, 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 hold up.
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough!
Violence is not the answer here.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawke, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawke would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
I like how Cassandra... Okay, since our Sereda Adukin, the hero of Ferelden, romance Liliana, you're telling me Cassandra and Liliana search for the hero of Ferelden, and Liliana's like, well, We can't find her. Who's actually in contact with her right now? Everyone's just protecting their loved ones. Varric really loves Hawke, whether platonic or more. And he didn't want to see Hawke die. Orin? How does she feel about this, though? Varric, you bastard.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
Yeah.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawke most, Varric kept her
Fair enough.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Ooh, she's angry.
Varric's earned his right to be here, Cassandra.
Thank you.
She's angry.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawke had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
Aww.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawke.
Well...
I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawke down?
Honestly, Hawke might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawke, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Oh, Cassandra! She blames herself for what happened to the Divine. In a similar way, probably how Liliana feels like she's failed her as well. It's really rough. How do you justify what happened? Because they both weren't at the Conclave. Orin's gonna support her, though.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawke or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured.
Oh.
But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
There's a spicy scene between them.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
What's up?
Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed.
Oh, we're getting
Templars
requests. Nice.
going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Okay, yeah.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anton.
What about I need your advice? Hey, come here. Hey. Hello?
Yes?
Ah!
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
All right.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Another time. All right, I think we've talked to everyone and everything. We can go sit in Judgment now.
Help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Ooh, Cole. Getting around. We'll talk to him a little bit later. I think I've had enough of Skyhold, I'm gonna be honest. Do I have a clean inventory? Kinda. Kinda. Look at this crazy thing. Sandra, you want that? Just way less DPS, but Damage versus the living, heal on attack, or on kill. A corrupting ruin. Do you want that fucked up sword? Do you want that fucked up sword? Oh, you can also now wield this one. Go ahead, big boy. Go ahead. We got some staffs, and we got some certain weapons with red lyrium in them. Is that wise? Should we do that? Should we be using this? Also, we need to soup up coal, because we have not at all. Let me do that real quick. Do you want this one? You want the red lyrium dagger? The red lyrium dagger? You had Dalish slashers. That's interesting. Does anyone want this staff? It's better both of what Vivian and Solus has. Sure. Sure, we'll give it to Solus. What could go wrong? Nothing. Everything will go fine. Enhanced Amulet of Aggression. Oh yeah, Cole has nothing. Let's give him some stuff. Well, if we can. I don't want to give him that. Blackwell, you want this? Cassandra? And then we'll give Cole this. Good enough. Let's go sit in judgment and see who we're gonna judge, first and foremost. Oh, we can also talk to Varric real quick. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
That got a little heated.
Where am I looking? What the hell?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Hawke should have joined sooner. You knew about Corypheus, but we didn't know Corypheus was behind this.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. Oh, another cutscene. Jesus.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, shit.
You said he was a darkspawn, or a magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
It's not that bad.
If you and Hawke defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
100%. He could not be killed.
How did you and Hawke even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawke. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood.
Ugh.
Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawke's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Nothing is unkillable.
I'm not so sure about that. Do the things in the Fade really die? Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
It wasn't you.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawke to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
It wasn't your fault, Varric. It just happens. Oh, again, another fucking cutscene. We got so much Varric friendship. Jeez, which one? Let's see. Oh!
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow.
Oh, yeah?
I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Yeah.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Wicked Grace, oh. Hawke and the gang used to play that. Okay, I think we're done talking to Varric. He keeps doing cutscenes because we have his friendship so advanced. Alright, let's go sit in Judgment and hopefully not mess up.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Why do we have to do this? Why?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor.
Are we?
As others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Let's do it.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Oh boy. Oh boy, let's do it. Let's start judging people. This seems a little crazy though.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
A goat!
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
His hair clipping through the mask. With the goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat.
No, it doesn't.
Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
So he's not a threat. So weird. What the hell's a gibbet? Drive them out of my lands? That sounds awful. He said his other sons will take over or something. They still have brains. Okay, sure.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan,
the whole clan?
with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Keep laughing. Sarah approves, Vivian slightly approves, okay. There's more! It's probably gonna be, what's his name?
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
Okay.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Is he dead?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Oh my, make him a tranquil. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. I want him researching magic. Listen, he's not a bad guy. He really just had corrupted viewpoints on trying to save his son. I don't want to kill him. I don't think Orin's made for that, to be honest. I mean, I know we kill guys all the time, but like... Make him tranquil. That's awful. I don't think anyone would want that, especially a mage. I want him on our side. I know he could probably double-cross us. He might not. But I'm gonna have him on our side.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Woo! Sarah hates us. Vivian approves. Sorry, I'm always on the lookout on what Vivian approves. Hers is very important to me. Okay, we did get something, and I kind of want to look at it real quick. The throne or something? We got something.
Forge like this, who needs the view?
What did we get? Throne? Okay. And I think you can upgrade these to make them have more stuff around them or something. I kind of want to go back to the Inquisition. I think you can buy decorations from Val Royeaux, I believe. Alright, I think with that, we're not going to worry about any of this. I might, not that. Cassandra has some things. There is one in, wait, oh no, Hinterlands. We might go do this. Smuggler letters. We gotta find those. We might go back to the Hinterlands real quick. Also, our specializations. Oh, we gotta seek them out at the war table. Maybe that will be like a zero time thing we can do real quick as well. I already know what I'm gonna specialize in, and it's gonna be like a carbon copy of Solus. But also, I'm a little overwhelmed by everything that we have been given to do, which I always get at this point in the game. But when I'm playing for myself, it's way different than how I'm playing for you guys. I obviously don't talk to myself, and I'm obviously trying to speak my thoughts more. But I think I might go do Cassandra's thing at the hinterlands. Maybe we'll try to tackle a dragon, actually. I know I said I wanted to wait a little bit longer, but I kind of want to see how hard it's going to be. So we'll bring Cassandra for that. I'm not going to do the Frostback Basin or the Deep Roads until way later towards the end of the game, because usually I like doing, these two are DLC, and usually I like doing them after the main story because it just makes sense to me. But I'm going to do them before the main story ends, like right before it ends, because I want Solus. I don't think I've ever brought Solus to do these DLCs, so I think that would be really interesting to see, obviously, because also because we're romancing him. But I think our next plan of attack, Hissing Waste, Western Approach, we probably will go do, where is it? Is it not here? Crestwood. Where's Crestwood? I was gonna say we're gonna do the Hawke stuff, but I don't see it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go to the war table, read some things, and then head over to the hinterlands to do Cassandra's thing, and maybe finish the dragon up. Maybe finish the dragon. Have I talked to Josephine enough? Nope. There's something else. So many cutscenes.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
Hello.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Oh, yeah? Her threat makes no sense.
She'll have us flogged alive.
I believe she meant flayed alive. Her ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Okay.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I do want to have a nice friendship with Josephine. Oh, she's so cute.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennar still won't respond to our letters.
Oops.
And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
2.5 hours, I think. But no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long.
Yeah, but no one's counting,
You must
Josephine.
think me quite the gossip.
Oh, I think she's delightful.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going.
Aww.
But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Okay, good. I'm glad we've helped her. That's my baby girl. That was my first romance. She brought me to my room. Alright, let's get back to Josephine. Maybe chit-chat with her a little bit more, and then we'll go to the war table officially. Probably should have went there to begin with, but you know. You know. Hello.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Of course it does.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Okay.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Okay.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Maybe some propaganda. Let's send some diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over.
The propaganda route. That's freaking Liliana. Also, I never know why they never fixed this area of Skyhold. But it's kind of nice to have a window there. Love the upgraded war table. Love the table. Looks like it's made from a stump. God, there's so much more. There's so much more than when I left here earlier. Okay, we strike a bargain with the merchant princes. A bundle of documents at least 50 pages thick explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Intiva. Josephine has attached a note. I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 24 candles. Oh my god. Commander Cullen, our troops made good time to Wycombe and enter the valley in force. The Dalish were greatly surprised to see Inquisition soldiers coming to fight on their behalf. But when we broke the line of attacking bandits, the Dalish were quick enough to fight by our side. Hell yeah! Our combined forces killed most of the bandits and drove the few survivors away. I doubt they will be coming back, though they were indeed well armed. Duke Antoine of Wycombe offered his gratitude for dealing with the bandits and gave the Inquisition his hospitality while we were near his city. He has promised to ensure that no further harm comes to the Dalish while they are near Wycombe. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that one. My bad. I meant to click back. Because we have something over here. The Serpent of Navarra. This agent known as Argent infiltrated the Navarran royal palace and killed Varelius, eliminating several others who she reported were clearly co-conspirators. King Marcus is reported to have wakened as if from a dream. Yeah. The Inquisition is not connected to any of this, and the king is enraged to have been magically influenced in such a manner. He will definitely be more wary of Venatory emissaries in the future. Argent brought back several interesting items that were in Varelius' possession. Good job, Argent. See, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way we can just tell him that that dude's not cool. Shadows over Dinnerum. Oh, I'm so... Oh, it's because Crestwood is a special place. That's why we don't have it yet. Find the warden. I might not do this immediately. I might do one of the other areas first. God, there's so much in here. Let's get rid of that, because Hinterland resources, whatever. Bellamire resources, whatever. God, there's so much, guys. I'm a little overwhelmed. Gather coin, whatever. Specializations, let's do that. I can assure the instruction for the legions who want to join, but can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? She is a figure of inspiration, should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific. I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. The circles may have dispersed, but we still have our contacts. They are powerful mages not tied to the rebellion who can offer training. Let's do that.
At your service.
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. I guess we'll get the cutscene for that later. Gain Orzamar's friendship, huh? Friend. Western approach. Dare. Judgment. The magic used in Redcliffe. That must be, what's his name? So I might actually go to one of these new places first before we do a main quest, like, the warden stuff. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm curious. First things first, an apology out for the rebel mage's safe harbor in Ferelden, only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town. So I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. Okay, Alistair. Just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe and didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Minotauri, I think they're called. We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? So we have Liliana. Have just the ancient in mind, brothers. Allow me to send her to the dinner room to quietly hunt down the Minotauri spies, or send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everyone should see us doing it. Nah, I'm gonna send Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Need new to the crew. A young hopeful. A note in careful handwriting from the youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind. I can show your people where they are. I'd have tried to stop them, but they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. So Liliana says, if we have vocation, just eliminate them, put the boy to work elsewhere. Wrong. We have to get him to work. If the boy knows where they are, outfit him. It is a minor threat. Go do it. And then we need to gain Orzamar's friendship. We have received a message from Orzamar. Knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thedas, King Paramount officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Finally. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzamar as soon as possible to cement this alliance. Let's do it then.
Let us begin.
Alright. Let me back out because we can do our specializations now. I want to know what I need for that. I want to know what I need for that. Is there going to be a cutscene? Is that what's happening? There is. Okay. God. Josephine, she's not ready. Oh, that was for the specialization. I hate that immersion breaking pop-ups. Alright, so they're here. They're down here. They're down here. I already know which one I'm going for. So we have Vias Anax. What is your name? Commander Helene. And your trainer. Are you okay?
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes?
I am your trainer.
You said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
Are you alright?
You seem a little scattered.
It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume.
Whoa.
They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
I know how not to die. What's your name?
You didn't mention your name.
I am your trainer.
That isn't a name.
It is what I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind. Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
Bro, I think the Thedas have affected her.
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did
not
just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we are proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
The Mage Collective. I don't think we've heard about them for a while.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
Good lord, what was the price? Just memory loss?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And?
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
Okay.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been, and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction, and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then, I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
Oh god, okay, can we talk to the others? I don't want to be them, but I just want to know.
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are quiet.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead.
Navarra?
Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
Excuse me? You speak for who?
The dead. Many assume that they have misheard. I am of the Mortalitasi.
Yeah.
We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
I think it's really cool.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the grand necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war instead of merely the result.
Okay.
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death. I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
Okay, so they're saying that the spirits of the dead are no longer there, so they're just using the body that was left over. Kind of morbid, but yeah.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
Sounds like blood magic, is it?
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat, perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
Okay. Just gonna leave. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm not committing to this yet.
And then we can talk to Commander Helene.
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter. Commander Helene.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead.
True.
I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand. How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in Elven tradition,
Ooh.
but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I
What?
know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
She cannot say.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot.
What?
Only you know if you are fit to
Oh,
lead
well.
with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
She's very direct. Okay.
I can't commit to this yet.
Okay, I do want to do Way of the Rift Mage. So we need to find Venatori tomes. Where do we find those? Oops. Are they just random in the world? Are they here? How do I know? Who knows? I was gonna go ahead and do it, but... Whoa! Why does it do that? It's so weird.
Lots of standards. That'll guide the dragon right in.
We're gonna go to the hinterlands real quick. And we're gonna see if we can find a dragon. I guess I don't have to go to the... I guess I just realized I don't have to go to the war room for that since we've been to the hinterlands. Also, there's a cave entrance that has a map we might do. But let's first things first go up here and do this stuff. We're gonna bring Cassandra. I kind of want to bring Sarah. Solus. I kind of just want Cassandra. I might actually switch out Sarah for Iron Bull. Another tank might be best, actually. 2 tanks and 2 mages. Even though rogues have good critical damage.
I've news, sir.
Don't talk to me. Ever. I gave him that. Do I want to keep him with that? I don't know. Okay, well, let's go try to fight a dragon. After I level everyone up. That's what I did not do at Skyhold. She also has her specialization now. Blessed Blade. You rally all your new allies to fight with greater strength, especially when facing demons. Maybe I give her the challenge? Let's do that one. Sarah. I like her stuff, to be honest. I like the flash stuff. This is gonna be a fire one, so... Cost no stamina, enemies you attack who are knocked backwards. Solus. He's already a Rift Mage. Would you go look at that? Would you look at that? You want a wall of ice? It's a wall of ice. I don't know, let's try with this. I don't know if it's gonna go well or not, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. Oh yeah, I like this white and blue I got going on. That actually looks really nice. Look at that. I need stuff. There's gonna be like a bajillion dragonlines out here. We might wanna... Oh my... Oh my god! Solus! Solus! Did she go sit down? Disengage. Hold on. Can she go sit down? Because that would be nice. Go sit. Go sit down. Go sit down where we're supposed to fight you. Ah! Bit my ass.
Back me up!
Where is she supposed to fucking sit down at? There's red lyrium here. Destroy that shit. Eric slightly approves. Doesn't she show up here? Where are we gone? Okay, well she's gone now. Did we move away from her? She's supposed to plop down somewhere, and that's where we fight her. But I don't know where she goes. Actually. Where'd she go? Honestly, from that one shot KO of Solus, maybe we shouldn't try. But since she's gone, it seems like, I'm gonna at least search for the shards while we're here. I'll at least do that. Where is it? Seems like people were killed here. Yeah, she's gone now, so... Guess not our problem anymore. We scared her off, boys. How am I supposed to get up there? Uh-oh. Where's the last one? Oh. Of course. Take a sippy, girl. Tired of seeing your broken face. Damn, I should not have done that. We're not at Skyhold anymore. I gotta remember that. Gotta remember. We're not at Skyhold anymore. So these will be the last shards of this area, so thankfully. Guess we'll be fighting dragon wings as we go along. What is that? How do we get up there? Hello? No, seriously, how the hell did we get up there? How the hell did we get up there? Also, what is over here? There has to be a proper path up there. I don't know. This is part of their mining operation? Obsidian. Oh, we were kind of here already. I see. Okay, but how the hell did we get to this one? How do we get there? Why does it seem so hard? Maybe it's not that hard. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong way. Maybe we just climb up from this side. Easy, right? Lots of jumping. Come on. Come on. Well, we got a new area here. I don't know where the dragon went. No clue where she went. Also, why is Sarah already hurt again? How did I take 2 damage there? Hello? We're gonna have a lot of dragon blood. Okay, we got 2 more shards. Another one's up here. Are we gonna really have to climb up here like this? Are you kidding me? Why is this so hard? Maybe it's not that hard. Okay, it feels a little hard. Who said yeah? Let's make use of that jump button. Okay, I'm fine. Alright, last shard way over here. Last shard. The last shard of the hinterlands. What is this? Some random junk to sell later. I don't think we can kill the dragon after being very messed up by the dragon without ever truly fighting it. But we could try. There's no harm in not trying. I'm just expecting us to lose immediately. Alright, we have all the shards in the hinterlands. Perfect. I guess she went this way? I don't know. She had to have. This place is bigger than I thought, than I remember. Like, way bigger. Quarries. I don't know where quarries are. We need to get that Inquisition part that shows them on the map, or I could just look up a guide. Oh, no, there she is. We're already down 2 potions. Save again. Save right now. It's not saving. Why? Why aren't you saving? Why? Why can't I save here? The hell? It's not letting me save. I'm not under attack. Who am I under attack by? Well, I know we're gonna lose, so let's just see what happens, huh? Let's just see what happens, yeah? It's because we're already in her lair. Ferelden Frostback. She's expecting us. Level 12? We'll go in, guys. Woo! Well, that was a waste. Go fight. Oh shit, get in. Cassandra, I have no clue why you're not going in. I see that Solus is dead. Classic Solus. I wish I could see what's going on. I have my fingers on the wrong controls. God, I do suck at computer. What? What? Oh, because I have a fire staff. Did I not just get... Oh, fuck off. I have an ice staff on. Damn it, Solus. Could you fuck off? Could you just fuck off? How about you just... There you go. I'm telling him to jump every time. Oh my god, Sola... Where's Cassandra? Why do you... I don't know the control... Stop! I don't know the controls! Who needs help? I need help. I need help. Don't jump. Just don't. Just attack. Don't jump. Jesus. Oh my god. Could you get off of me? This is going wonderful, guys. What if we disengage? Did you see that, Cassandra? That's wild. Crazy. Crazy. Why did I go in the fire? I legit thought that wouldn't hurt me. Please move. We can't get up to you. You're a little bitch. Just go into it. Just go into it. I would love to barrier us and then move. Listen, I've actually beat dragons on hard mode. I actually beat this game on nightmare mode on console. The controls kind of flipped me up. They fucked me up. How is Solas's barrier? I think you should disappear. I think that's perfect, Solas baby. Silent with it. Why did I barrier Solas? And can I move away? She almost hit me. Where is my mouse? I never know where my mouse is. Okay. I think we're doing great. Where's Cassandra? Damn it. I didn't barrier anyone. Okay, disengage people. Disengage. Oh, watch out. Watch out. You know, we're not doing terrible. I kind of wish I had another tank instead of Sarah, but she's... Oh my god, why do I always do that? Hey, what if we get right underneath you where you can't attack us? Hey, yo, that's cheating. Can y'all attack my same target? That would be awesome. That would be amazing. And we're staying out of the path of the mama as she's watching. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, that's why I was already walking towards you. I already knew. I already knew. I failed it. Front right leg. She started us again? He must be scared. It would be nice to be able to have my barrier ready. Everyone's so far away from each other. Cassandra will be okay. Cassandra will be 100% okay. Actually, can you throw more bees? Oh, he's already full. Do that instead. Take that just in case. Let's go, people! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my, not the console command! Where's Sarah? Too far away, aren't they? Oh, I'm stunned! Come on. That's not cool. Ah, I got the ball! Attack my people! Stop it. Stop it. Please stop. Jesus. Fuck your arm. Wow, Sarah. Where'd she die at? Where is she dead? Wait, is she in this fire? Well, hold on. Oh my, in the fire? Oh my god. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to get Sarah. Hello? Hello? Sarah? Fucking wake up! Oops. Alright, follow me, people. Bro, we just started walking up here. No. How about you stop doing that? We're not even in the battlefield yet. Fucking attack her. Y'all are 100% gonna have to fucking move. Like, just move for me. Oh, we're doing it, actually. I'm 100% supplies. Well, not 100%. I had a feeling we could do it. The main thing is to have two mages who can alternate shields, and then a tank that can get armor. And maybe give you armor, like Ironbull could give you armor. That would be cool. We heard her fucking arm. Oh god, she's on me. We ain't worried about it. We're a little worried about it. Don't push me off. Sarah, watch yourself. Fuck your arm. We're already here in it. We're 100% gonna kill her. I feel kind of bad. You know, dragons and all that. They're just animals just like us, aren't they? Kind of bad for them. That's Sarah. We killed her! And Sarah died.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really. Alive.
That last burst of flame roasted us.
Sarah, you're dead! What do you mean you're alive? Fuck yeah, we did it! Look at that! We took care of it! I do feel kind of bad. They almost went extinct, and now we're killing them again. But I'm gonna do it for the trophies, and because I think they're a good challenge. Don't know what will actually happen, the consequences of our actions. But I'm so happy we actually managed to do it! 6 potions as well. Whoa. There's also a thing out here, so we're gonna go get that. Is it up there? Is it up? Hold on, let me go back up. We have some inventory to look at that we got. Yeah, it's right here. Dragonling Nest. The Dragonling's nest is marked with patches of blackened stone, bones, and a few very charred picks that were evidently used as makeshift weapons, although not very well. Aww. We did it! I took care of the dragon. I do feel kind of bad, but I kind of want to. Ooh. Can't even use that. Level 15 required. I should have equipped that. We don't need that. What else did we get? Scorched bronze armor. Boo. Constitution and belt of focus. Let's get that on, actually. Do you want this amulet of constitution? Oh, but I like it when you generate. We'll give that to someone else. What does constitution do for us? Oh. Is it the health? Sure. We did it! We killed a dragon! And let's go take care of Cassandra's unfinished business. While we're here, might as well. I think there might have been more to explore in this area that I just left, but I think we'll be okay. The main goal was killing the dragon, which we did! Oh, they're at this little place. That's what I remember. Nice place to camp, but also very noticeable. Hello, are you Templar or mage?
One of the rogue Templars.
Looking like a Templar. Y'all are messing with the wrong people. We just killed a dragon.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Of course. They didn't even drop anything. Damn. Alright, well with that done, I think we're basically done with the hinterlands. There is still one quest. Can I look at the map? Cave. I think I know where it's at. I think it means this one. One of these. So I'm probably gonna go grab that, and then we'll probably bring this episode to a close, and we'll officially go to a new area in the next episode. I think that will be fine. Also, might have to look up where the Venatory tomes are, because I don't want to miss them. Especially since we've already explored all this area. I hope it's not something from this area. What are we fighting? Okay.
Red Templars. Corypheus must have sent them here for some reason.
Well, we've already been here. Fade touch. Okay, I just came for the quest.
Maybe something here. Better take a closer look.
Alright, there we go. Just so we wouldn't have... So now... Not quest map, journal. There is no hinterland, so we have officially... officially done everything in the hinterlands. So I'm happy with that. I think we got all the landmarks. I think we got all the regions. Yeah, we're golden in here until someone else tells us to come back. I think we're good. I'm gonna go back to frickin' I was gonna say Haven. Skyhold. And I think we're gonna bring this episode to a close. We've done quite a bit. We met Hawke, that's the main thing. We judged some people, we started our specialization, and we've killed our first dragon. Which I'm a little surprised that we managed to do it with such little health. It's that revive that really helped. Honestly, if I didn't have that revive on Orin, I don't think we would have done that. And of course, Cassandra. She's just a fucking tank. She can do anything. She can punch a bear in the face if she wanted. I think I also might turn up the conversation with companions from I think I have it to 3 to 7 right now, so maybe we'll go up to 2 to 5. We'll check in on with the advisors later, next episode. Probably be smarter to do them now. Sure, fine. We'll go do them since I'm spending quite a few hours doing stuff.
Worship.
I do like that's a very modest chair compared to the freaking Kirkwall one. Let's go see what our advisors have done. Give them some new jobs while we're going. It's probably gonna be like the next day when I'll be able to play anyway. some business. Alright, show me what you guys completed. Oh, we also get a point. Which I was going for these. I kind of want history knowledge, to be honest. Where's the one... Reveals additional land points and points of interest on the map. But we have to capture a keep, apparently. What does Colin have for us? Forces? Get a 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. Don't get thrown off our fucking mount, which I'll never use. More healing potions. Increase to all defense. We get better focus. Let's get history's knowledge. We'll know about some history. Alright, let's see what they got. New to the crew, a young hopeful. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. He has the potential. And that's going to be here until another almost 2 hours. Our emissaries have returned. Emissaries? Yes. Mortimer has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran of Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Okay. Conscripts. Reclaiming the Mage of Rebellion. Fiona, we got this word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? Sketch! Sketchy on the details from Leliana's song. Rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Banon for help contacting them. I can send a few agents with a mage from Redcliffe to persuade these cells to come in. They're likely afraid to come out of hiding. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way home. Or the way here. Let's do Josephine.
Let us begin.
Didn't Sarah want us to walk through somewhere? A battalion for Sarah and Burchell. Commander, we have verified Sarah's claims about Burchell. So several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city, Lieutenant Estrel. A retinue of our best will make an impression.
To work?
Perfect. Do it. Get me out. We've done a lot. I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close. I'm hoping to explore a new area. I don't know what area yet. Nah, I don't know what area to explore yet, but I will decide that when we get back. We'll probably have some more things to read and do in the war room. I'm happy we defeated our first dragon. Pretty easy. I'm going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.